Aromie here, and welcome back to Tailor Tales. We're now heading to chapter 25 after realizing Caine is indeed the troll. Numb. I'm numb. I can barely sleep at night, even though my mind is empty. I've lost my appetite, but it doesn't bother me. It just is. There's a bunch of missed calls on my cell phone. I've turned it off, just like how I've shut off my own emotions. Going anywhere near my computer fills me with anxiety. I avoid it like I avoid spring cleaning. It plagues my mind every second of the day. I run the messages through my head over and over again. You sham. You'll never be good enough. You're trash. Kill yourself. Those are the words Caine wrote to me under the guise of the Enemy account. I'm still in denial, yet it fits so perfectly. Caine has never followed the rules. I knew that from the beginning moment I met him. Stealing from stores without any regard to authority. Being crude and crass without caring how his words might impact someone else. I knew it all along, but for some reason I never thought I'd be the recipient of his bad side. He never steal from me. He never hurt me on purpose. That's what I foolishly believed. And now the ugly truth is staring at me right from the abyss. Caine is a hateful human being. My heart aches so much. I fell in love with him, but now that I know his secret, I am repulsed. This is Caine, the real Caine. How is he in any way different from his former bullies? I defended him so adamantly against Thomas and Chelsea. I stood up for what I thought was right. But it turns out he was just like them, seeking the thrill of hurting another person, which I don't think is true. He knew it was me too. Why else would he be outraged at me looking at his laptop? That's the worst part of it all. He knew it was me all along. Well, actions have consequences, Caine. I need time to process this. But, I think he did all that, before actually knowing us, truly. Tomorrow is the 19th. I am attending a fashion week. The collection is ready. There's nothing left for me to do except wait. I want to be excited, but I feel nothing at all. The world has looked so gloomy this past week. Hello? Have you gone deaf? Huh? I turn my head towards the entrance. Sarah and Kevin have entered the store. What is up with you? She asked accusingly. You haven't replied to any of my messages and I can't reach your cell. I cast my eyes towards the counter. My phone has been off. I'm too scared to turn it on. I've gone dark on social media. I turned it off, I answer honestly. Sarah walks up to the counter. Michiko, what happened? She asked concerned. Did something happen to one of your dresses? Kevin asked. I shake my head. No, it's not that, I trail off. Then what? Sarah sounds impatient. I take in a deep breath. It's Caine. Both of their eyes widen. I've gotten their attention. Did something happen to Caine? Is that guy at it again? Kevin looks like he's ready for anything. It honestly makes my heart drop down into my stomach. No, nothing happened to Caine. I bite down on my lips. Caine said something to me instead. What's he done to make you want to avoid him? How to explain? Do I want to explain? Sarah and Kevin look so worried, but telling them would mean facing my reality. I twiddle my fingers, unsure how to start. Do you remember that website? Daisy Dots, I ask. Kevin nods, but Sarah looks a little lost. It's a website for hobbyists. Mostly sewing anyways. A few months ago, there was a member who would post nasty messages to me, trashing my work and telling me to kill myself. I shrug. Just some online troll, right? Yeah, I know what you're talking about, says Kevin. I give him a wry smile. For a moment, I thought the troll was you.
Oh!
What? Me? He looks shocked. Sarah snorts loud with laughter. Kevin, a troll. In what universe? He can't even complain to the waiter that his hot meal was served cold. And he ate it without any comments, Sarah points out. Kevin blushes slightly. Did you have to say that out loud? Well, when I mentioned Daisy Dots, you acted a little suspicious. Like you didn't want me to find out who you were, I say. Kevin rubs the back of his neck. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, I'm not the troll, but I was just a little embarrassed. Embarrassed what? He looks down at his feet. It will sound silly, but people think I'm a girl on there. Sarah whips her head around, completely flabbergasted at this reveal. You're catfishing? No, it's not that. Well, this is a turn of events. Members would frequently refer to me as she or her, and I just kind of rolled with it. I was too shy to correct them. It is true that most members are women, so people automatically use she, her pronouns for members, but we've got other genders as well. I chuckle slightly. This is also stupid in hindsight. Kevin didn't want me finding out who he was, but not for the reason I suspected. I could never write hateful comments to you, he says in a serious tone, but Caine did. There, I said it. There's a second of silence as they both process it. Caine, repeats Kevin. The troll, it was Caine. He brings a hand to his mouth and gasps. Sarah looks completely confused on the other hand. Wait, so you're saying this troll was sending you hate messages, but it was Caine all along? Now it makes sense, Kevin exclaims loudly. What does, I ask. You didn't see. See what? I have no idea what Kevin is talking about. The post. He left a goodbye post. Oh, it makes so much more sense, knowing it was Caine. Post? I look at him quizzically. So you really haven't seen it? Okay, can someone tell me what's going on? I'm so confused, Sarah complains. Kevin whips out his phone and quickly swipes his finger across the screen. A few seconds later, he sighs. Ugh, it's gone. It must have gotten deleted. I was going to show you the post. Deleted posts are something moderators can see. I should still be able to read the post under my account. And I had to admit my curiosity is definitely piqued. I take out my own cell phone, finally turning it back on. I'm bombarded with a ton of missed phone calls and a bunch of notifications from SnapPic. They're all from Caine trying to reach me, of course. I ignore the notifications and browse the daisy dots. There's a section for members to post their introductions, but also their farewells. It's the first place I check out for any deleted posts, and there is one from Menemy628, the same account I saw before. Found it, I say breathlessly. Really? Then go read it, Kevin urges me on. The title is I'm Sorry. Finally, I click the link and read the deleted post. This will be my final post. I am a troll, you all know this, especially the staff know this. When I found this website, I was a genuine member under a different username. I typed up a post about something I made, a piece of jewelry, but it wasn't very popular. It didn't get any responses. In fact, I only got a single reply to my creation. It was about telling me I posted in the wrong place and that I should read the rules. I'll admit I was a bit embarrassed, but it also explained why no one was commenting in the first place. It was in the wrong forum after all, no? I followed the rules and posted again in the right place. It still got no replies. Instead, that same moderator told me I should not have posted the same thread twice, that they were moving the original thread to the right place already, and I should have just been patient. My second post, and again a staff member pointed out something I did wrong. When no one replied to my thread either, I got angry. A day later, that same moderator posted her own thread with pictures of her work. She got a bunch of adoring fans sucking up to her. I couldn't take it. I was pissed off. I made a new account with the sole purpose of flaming her work. None of the things I wrote were true. Everything that was typed was done so out of anger and envy. I hated seeing her getting all of this attention, even though I tried to seek the same attention. I got nothing but silence in return. I was jealous and envied her work. I convinced myself I thought she had no talent, that she was a sham. I continued to send her PMs filled with atrocities about her work and herself. She and the other staff members would ban me, but I would simply create a new account. Honestly, I had nothing else to do. I spent most of my time on the internet because real life sucked. My bullies from high school continued to make my life a living hell in college as well. I had no friends. It was depressingly lonely. I was just going through the motions day by day, hoping that maybe perhaps this day they won't show up. The internet was my only escape, where I felt just a little bit more powerful than my real self. The only thing I had got going for me was a little bit of talent of making jewelry, and even that got ignored. I was angry at the world for ignoring me. I was angry at the world for letting the bullies get away with it and making me feel powerless, so I took whatever opportunity I had to feel powerful again, to feel like I mattered. The bullied became the bully. I took out all the anger on this one, innocent moderator, everything that I bottled up inside, anything that went wrong that day. I felt good bringing her down with me. I never once stood still to think about the fact that I was saying this to another human being. To me, it was just some random person on the internet that I would never meet. Who cares what happened to them, right? That's what I honestly truly thought. In this dark time in my life, I met someone. In fact, she caught me shoplifting. Yeah, I shoplift, big surprise there. But she tried to set me straight, and for some reason she stuck up for me when no one else would. I got a slight glimpse of the friendship. I've never had anyone care about me before. I spent my nights in bed wondering about her intentions. The more she inserted herself into my empty life, the less I felt alone, and the less I trolled. You may have noticed periods where it was quiet and I didn't show up to make all your lives miserable. That's because of her. Nevertheless, my life still wasn't some gigantic happy rainbow. Whenever I had a bad day, I'd go back to trolling the staff again, telling this moderator to kill herself. My friend helped me out. Just when I felt alone in the world again, she was determined to get things working out for me. And yeah, she did help, by a lot. I basically stopped going onto your forum by then. I wasn't really angry anymore. In fact, things were looking up. I had friends. I wasn't lonely. People were recognizing my talent. Then one particularly crappy day, my former tormentor decided to beat the shit out of me. She saw all of it. I never felt more humiliated and insignificant than in that moment. And for some reason, she didn't leave me. She saw the pathetic loser I really was, and she held me in her arms. Truly, I don't deserve her kindness. I still lurk here every now and then, but I stopped posting. A couple of days ago, the moderator troll uploaded some pictures of her dresses. Imagine my horror when I recognized the dresses. I helped her with those dresses. He didn't know! He didn't know! Caine did not know! Oh my god. There are too many words to describe how I felt at the time. Sorrow, dread, shock, regret, fear, shame, anger, embarrassment. I could write a dictionary. Or a thesaurus. But the strongest feelings are definitely disgust, shame, and regret. The one person that helped me out, the girl that became pretty much the most important person in my life, is the one I've been trolling online. What excuse do I even have? I'm just like my former harassers, hurting those around me for no good reason. She was just supposed to be some faceless stranger on the internet that I could yell at to feel better, but she's not. She's never been faceless. She's human with her own feelings and thoughts, and I stomped on her repeatedly. I kicked her while she was down. I'm a monster and I have no excuse for what I've done. I deeply regret my actions. I'm sorry for all the things I have said. I wish I could take them back, but I can't. What's done is done. You deserve so much better. I know this is a long shot, but I hope you can forgive me. Goodbye. I reread it. You reread that all again? Ain't no way. Then I read it again for a third. Okay. An outbreak of emotions fight inside of me. They all feel so conflicted with one another. I'm so messed up. Tears are streaming down my cheeks. I can't hold them back anymore. What's wrong? Sarah asked. What did he write? I hand the phone to Sarah and put a hand to my mouth. I squeeze my eyes shut. My tears are so salty. It hurts so damn much right now. My entire body aches. I feel so betrayed, so angry. I don't know how to stop feeling like this. Why did it have to be you, Caine? Why were you mad at me? Why couldn't it have been Kevin, as it has this... Whoa, let's not want it to be Kevin. Why can't it be somebody else out of the friend circle? I'm in love with him, but I hate him for what he's done to me. Why did I have to fall in love with you? Who could be so cruel, like a monster? I would have been better off meeting Caine at all. I would have been better off never meeting Caine at all. Are you going to respond? Kevin looks in with a sad expression. I shake my head. No, I've got a show to run. I can't afford to think about this right now. But it's Caine, he argues weakly. Exactly, because it's Caine. I wipe away my tears. Do you know how much this hurts right now? Kevin says nothing, only giving me a sympathetic look. I'm sure he's really regretting it. Give me a second to catch up. This is like a damn memoir. Sarah huffs. Poor Sarah. Sarah's actually us. If we weren't in main character point of view. I need to get ready for tomorrow. I just can't right now. There, I read it. Sarah hands me back my phone. I quickly turn it off. I don't need any more distractions. Okay, that's well, I don't know what to say. Look, we all know Caine by now. Do you really think he... Hold on, Kevin. I have more important matters right now. I don't want to hear it, I say, quickly cutting off Kevin. He made his bed. Now he can lie in it. He isn't any different than his bullies. Wow, really? Wow! I would not have gone that far to be like, fuck him. I don't think I would. I think I would have to think about it for a minute, you know? I laughed out loud. The nerve of him. Berating Chelsea in my story about putting her down when he had been doing the exact same thing to me. Maybe I'm just too in the middle because, you know, he didn't know it was me. But now that I know it was him, I feel like I would be angry, but I don't think I would be angry to the point where I would cut him out my life completely, you know? I think I would just have to have some space. My anger is reaching its boiling point, threatening to explode. He's just a damn hypocrite, I spit out. I had no idea Caine could secretly be an online troll. Sarah doesn't look all too happy finding out either. Do you think he knew it was you? He said he didn't! It says in the post he only found out when Michiko posted the pictures online, so no, I don't think he knew up until a week ago, Kevin quickly points out. Does it even matter? I retort. Either way, it's hurtful. Can't deny that, Sarah agrees with me. But I don't think you should cut him out completely, though. So what now? Are you not going to talk to him anymore? That's the plan. Holy shit! This is not my route. Not even to hear him out, Kevin suggests. I read his post, didn't I? I don't think that's the same thing as a face-to-face conversation. But a hand to my temple. This is giving me a headache. Look, do you two think you can leave me alone for a while? I'll see you tomorrow at the show, okay? Sarah chews on her lip, looking a little conflicted on what to do. Alright, call me if you need anything. Sarah spins on her heel and starts walking towards the entrance, but Kevin is still standing in front of me. It seems he doesn't know what to say. Are you really never going to talk to him again? I look away from him. At least, right now I won't, is my indecisive answer. Alright, but please hear him out. I'm sure he's got a lot to say to you. Kevin bows out, and follows Sarah, the both of them leaving my boutique. I take in a shaky breath as I clutch the phone in my hands. I hope you didn't hear my tummy. Later that day, as I'm closing up shop, a last-minute customer enters. I'm surprised to see it's Chelsea. She shuffles on her feet as she enters the store, sticking out like a sore thumb. Last time I saw her, she ran away in tears. Hi, she says quietly. Good afternoon, I greet politely. What are you doing here? Chelsea slowly takes out her wallet and forks over some cash. Her eyebrows are knitted together as she hands me the bills, looking a little awkward. Here, it's for the ticket, right? Alright, you didn't pay last time. I gratefully accept money. I figured you wouldn't come anymore, I mentioned. Chelsea tilts her head to the side, quietly contemplating her reply. I thought about it, she starts, but I can't always run away from my problems. That's surprisingly mature of her. I ignored my issues with Thomas for too long, and look where that got me. She rubs her arms the place that was bruised before. Have you heard anything from Thomas, I ask. He's forced to do community service, picking up trash near the shore. Chelsea sighs. Honestly, it's a slap on the wrist. Agreed, Thomas is a dangerous man, so community service is not going to prevent him from doing anything else. Chelsea looks a little nervous. I just hope he won't come after me again. That does seem a little worrying. It's not like Thomas has a restraining order. Even if he did, I'm sure he'd violate it and come seek out either Chelsea or Caine. At least tomorrow you'll be surrounded by people, I point out with a smile. She smiles back. I'm honestly very curious about your collection. Are you going to blog about it? You said you had a fashion blog, right? Eagerly she nods her head. Yep, I will be taking some pictures and writing about it. Send me a link, I'll read it when you're finished. Be prepared. I'm brutally honest in my critiques. I laugh uncertainly. Well, that's just something I have to deal with. So, will Caine be there too? Chelsea asked. I don't know, man. A simple name drop in the conversation. I'm already feeling chills. My anger resurfacing. No, most likely he will. Oh. I thought he'd come to see you too. I sort of wanted to talk to him. Why? Chelsea pushes her fingertips together, shifting her eyes to the side. I guess I've been thinking about it, and Caine deserves a true apology. That's right. Chelsea has been Caine's tormentor for years, apparently, making fun of him, bullying him, humiliating him. All of the things that Caine has done to me. Chelsea, can I ask you a question? What is it? Why did you do it? There's a silence as Chelsea avoids my gaze. The air feels thick. I don't know. Great non-answer. I think it was pretty obvious he liked me. He turned red whenever I'd look in his direction. Thomas thought it was hilarious, and I felt like I was way out of his league. Hearing her talk about how Caine liked her makes my own heart ache. I'm really angry and hurt. Yeah, I can't just shut off my feelings for him. I still love him. I felt good to put him in his place, she answers honestly. And now? And now I feel disgusted I thought like that. Then why did you do it in the first place? It might not look like it, but I struggle a lot with my self-esteem. Thomas would constantly compare me to other prettier girls, or point out all of my flaws when we were on a date. She sighs, looking up at the ceiling. I felt like crap, and I took it out on an easy target. There, did that answer your question? What about now? What changed? Why are you suddenly seeing what you did was wrong? Again, she stays quiet for some time, but I want to know. She was nasty towards Caine, so what changed? What about Caine? You two helped me out that day of the reunion, she mumbles. I was so scared and so afraid of what Thomas might do, I couldn't tell anyone. She looks at me, and even though I was bitchy towards you, you helped me out, and Caine too. How? I mean, you could have just left me there in the bathroom. She looks genuinely distressed. I can't ignore people in need, no matter how much I hate them, I say quietly. And I was definitely never able to resist helping Caine. Even now when he's hurt me so bad, I can't help but feel this way. Either way, thank you for helping me back then. I appreciate it a lot. Tell that to Caine. He's the one you really hurt. I know. I will. If he even wants to hear my apology. The sadness wells up in my heart. Do I want to hear Caine's apology? The forum post he made was an explanation of sorts, but not, as Kevin would have put it, a face-to-face conversation. Do I want to talk to Caine? The answer is undeniably yes, despite my feelings of wanting to run away from him. Kevin is right after all. I need to give him a chance to talk. I guess you just have to try and reach out to him and see if he's okay with it, I say with a shrug. Sure, I'll try. She flashes me a weak smile. Eventually, Chelsea leaves and I close up the shop. At night, I stare at my cell phone. Before I used to text Caine on Snappic almost every night. Everything feels so empty now. I finally start going through the texts he sent me before, all 13 of them. I thought that said all 113 of them. I was like, holy shit. One by one, they pop up on the screen. Michiko, please talk to me. I can explain. I'll do anything. Just hear me out. I know this looks bad. I know I fucked up. Please just talk to me. I didn't know it was you. Sorry. Wait. Chill out. Where the hell am I? Okay, I'm just gonna let you keep going. Oh my god, I saw the last message. I'm hurt. I didn't know it was you until yesterday. I'm so sorry. I'll keep calling till you pick up. Fuck, you turned off your phone. Chico, please, I beg of you, let me explain. I stopped posting in that form a while ago. I wasn't doing it anymore. I already quit on my own. God, if I knew it was you, I know I'm a piece of shit. I've always known. I took it out on a random stranger on the internet. No excuses. I fucked up, I know. I was in a really bad place then. Please, if you won't read these messages, at least read the posts I've made on the forum. I miss you. Caine. Aww. I bet he was crying when he texted that last one. Because I want to cry just reading the last one. My heart shatters into a million pieces. It was already broken before, but now it's just ripped apart. It hurts so damn much. Caine, I love you, but why do you have to be such a dick? I turned my phone off. This is not helping. I've got so much on my mind right now. I'm not ready to face Caine yet. I guess you'll be facing him on the day of your fashion thing, because he does have the ticket now. He does have his ticket now, so he could be like sneaking up in there, you know. Maybe, if he's bold enough. I feel like in Caine's point of view, if we could see it, he's like frustrated and he's like debating whether or not to go. You know, like he's chickening out. He's staring at it while he's like laying in bed and like, should I go? But if I go, will it upset her? And then, you know, he's gonna show up. I'm pretty sure he's gonna show up because that's the only way he will actually see us. When we're in a sticky situation of having to run our fashion show, so I can't just be like dramatic in front of thousands of people or whatever. But thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.